Hello, how to solve this exponential problem? This is a power x minus 2 power x divided by 6 power x minus 3 power x equals 2. We are solving for values of x that satisfies this equation. So this 8 here, I can express it as 2 power 3. This is power x minus this is 2 power x divided by 6. I can express it as 2 times 3 raised to the power of x minus 3 power x, and this equals 2. So from here, I can multiply this exponent, and I will have 2 power 3x minus 2 power x divided by, I can distribute this x to each of the terms here, and this is 2 power x times 3 power x minus 3 power x, and this equals 2. So from here, what I can do is I can express this 3 power x as summation of 2 power x plus x. So I have 2 power, that's 2 power x plus 2x. That is 2 power 2x plus x, that is the same thing as 2 power 3x minus 2 power x divided by, here I can factor out 3 power x, and this is 2 power x minus 1, and this equals 2. So from here, I can make use of this identity. Remember, if you have a power n plus n equals a power n times a power n, I'm going to have 2 power 2x times 2 power x minus 2 power x divided by, this is 3 power x times this is 2 power x minus 1, and this equals 2. So from here, I can also factor out 2 power x here. I'll have 2 power x times this is 2 power 2x minus 1 divided by, this is 3 power x times 2 power x minus 1, and this equals 2. So from here, I can have this as, this is 2 power x times this, I can have it as 2 power x raised to the power of 2. Remember, x times 2 is 2x. Then here I can have 1 power 2. 1 power 2 is the same thing as 1 divided by, this is 3 power x times 2 power x minus 1, and this equals 2. So from here, I can apply difference of two squares here. A squared minus b squared equals a plus b times a minus b. So we'll have 2 power x times this is 2 power x minus 1 times 2 power x plus 1. Then this is divided by, here will be 3 power x times this is 2 power x minus 1, and this equals 2. So this cancels this. So what we are going to have left is simply, this will be 2 power x times this is 2 power x plus 1 divided by 3 power x, and this equals 2. So this over 1, I can cross multiply. So from here, I will simply have 2 power x times this is 2 power x plus 1 equals 2 times 3 power x. So the next thing I can do is I divide this by 2. I divide this by 2. 2 cancel 2. So this 2 here is raised to the power of 1. Remember, if you have a power n divided by a power n equals a power n minus n. So applying this identity here, I'm going to subtract this exponent. I will have 2 power x minus 1 times 2 power x. This is plus 1, right? Then this is equals to, this is 3 power x, what we have left here. So let's do some things here. Now we can say for values of x greater than or equals to 2, so we are going to recopy this 2 power x minus 1 times 2 power x plus 1, and this equals 3 power x. So this simply means that for x greater than or equals to 2, this will give us even number. This will give us even number. So this will give us, this is times odd, and this equals this will give us odd. So when you have even times odd, you are going to have even. Even times odd will give you even. And when you have an even number here, and this an odd number here, that means that when x greater than or equals to 2, we have no solution in this equation. So when x greater than or equals to 2, if x equals 2, you are not going to have a solution. If x equals 3, you are not going to have a solution. If x equals 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so forth, you are not going to have a solution. So let's also check for, let's consider for x equals 1. So we recopy the problem, which is simply, we have 2 power x minus 1 times we have 2 power x plus 1, and this equals 3 power x, right? So let's set this value for x. So we are simply going to have 2 power 1 minus 1 times 2 power 1 plus 1 equals 3 power 1. So from here, we are simply going to have 2 power 1 minus 1, that is 0 times 2 power 1, 2. This is 3. It is equals 3. 3 power 1 is 3. So 2 power 1 is 1. 1 times 3, this is 3, equals 3. So both sides are equal, meaning this is a valid solution. So when x equals 1, we have a very valid solution. So let's also check for when x is less than or equals to 1. Say for x is less than or equals to 1, meaning x can be negative n, right? Maybe negative number, negative n, right? So let's check for this. So we consider the same equation again, which is 2 power x minus 1 times we have 2 power x plus 1, and this equals 3 power x. So from here, we are going to replace x with negative n. That means our n, x is not negative n. We have 2 power negative n minus 1 times 2 power negative n plus 1 equals 3 power negative n. So from here, I can factor out negative from here. I have 2 power negative times this is n plus 1. Negative times n, negative times 1 is negative 1, times this is 2 power negative n plus 1 equals 3 power negative n. Now consider this identity. If you have a power negative n, this equals 1 divided by a power n. So we are going to apply this identity right here, and right here. So let's do that immediately. So we are simply going to have 2, this is 1 divided by 2 power n plus 1 times this is 1 divided by 2 power n plus 1, and this equals 1 divided by 3 power n. So having done that, the next thing we are going to do will be to find the common LCM here, and the LCM here is 2 power n. So 2 power n will divide 2 power n 1, 2 power n times 1, 1, 2 power n divides 1, 2 power n divides 1, 2 power n, 2 power n times 1, 2 power n. So at the numerator, what we are going to have will be 2 power n plus 1 divided by 2 power n in bracket. So that's what we are going to have from here. So have you seen that now? Now here, we are simply still going to have 1 divided by 2 power n plus 1. So, and this equals 1 divided by 3 power n. So the next thing we are going to do will be to multiply this out. So what we are going to do is multiply the numerator. So 1 will multiply the whole of this. This will give us 2 power n plus 1 divided by this will give us 2 power, this is n plus 1 times 2 power n, and this equals 1 divided by 3 power n. So there's no space. Let's continue right here. So I'm going to bring it up here. So I'm going to have 2 power n plus 1 divided by 2 power n plus 1 times 2 power n, and this equals 1 divided by 3 power n. So what are we going to do? Now remember, if you have a power n times a power m, this equals a power m plus n. So we apply this identity right here at the denominator. So we are going to add n plus 1, which is 2n plus 1. So what we are going to have left here is just 2 power n plus 1 divided by 2 power n plus n, that is 2n plus 1. And this equals 1 divided by 3 power n. So at this particular point, we can cross multiply. This will multiply this, and this will multiply 1. So let's do that. So we are simply going to have 3n times this. That will be 3 power n. That is 3 power n times 2 power n plus 1. And this equals the whole of it times 1. That is 2 power 2n. We have plus 1. So guys, let's do something here. So it is obvious that 3 power n will give us odd number. Then times 2 power n plus 1. This also will give us odd. Because 2 power n is even, when you add 1 to it, it becomes odd. So odd times odd, this will give us odd. And this equals 2 power n plus 1. This 2 power n number will give us an even number. So 2 power n plus 1 will give us even. So we are having odd here. We are having even here. So this means no solution. So what this simply means that for the value of x less than 1, this also, that means x negative values, no solution. So what this simply shows that us is that the only solution for this particular equation is when x equals 1, which is this one here. So this particular solution has only, or this particular equation has only one solution, which is 1. And if you insert 1 right here, we are going to have the same thing. So you can do that. That means 8 power 1 minus 2 power 1 divided by 6 power 1 minus 3 power 1 equals 2, because that is the only solution. 8 power 1 is 8 minus 2 divided by 6 minus 3 equals 2. 8 minus 2, 6 divided by 3, 6 minus 3, that is 3, equals 2. And from here, 6 divided by 3, that is 2, equals 2. So guys, have you seen it? That is the only solution for this exponential problem. That is it. Thank you and see you again.